Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. And this is the video that I should have made earlier in the day because now that the virus has kind of taken over the world and the NBA is shutting down and WWE is canceling SmackDown and moving it to the Performance Center. The news that came out this morning that Rob Gronkowski is signed with the WWE and is going to be more than likely debuting sooner than later for the company. It kind of seems small. Kind of seems like it doesn't matter. But one of the first things that I thought of is that if they were already looking at capitalizing on Rob Gronkowski coming to WWE and getting him on TV as soon as possible, it's quite possibly a good idea that he's going to be on Friday with him already living in Florida, them taping at the Performance Center, where more than likely, if he is actually signing with WWE and is signed as of today, it's probably where they're asking him to be to actually work on whatever he's going to be doing in the future, hopefully that being WrestleMania. And I think what most people are thinking is that Gronk is actually going to physically wrestle. I'm hoping that it's not going to be in some sort of an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'm hoping when they bring him in that it is going to be something bigger than with Mojo Rawley. I will say right off the bat, you can go through my tweets, you can do whatever you want to. I'm a fan of Mojo Rawley. I like the dude on NXT. I was hoping for him to come back, and when he rehabbed and came back, I was kind of pumped. They put him into that tag team with Zack Ryder. I got behind that. And then once he got on the main roster, and they pushed them a little bit, and then they broke up, I was like, I'm ready for a good Mojo Rawley push. I mean, we saw this guy win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and then we saw him sit on the sideline, and nothing really happened. Now he's attacking Zack Ryder. He got a win over Zack Ryder on pay-per-view. Then he started painting his face, and I haven't seen him on TV in, forever. He held the WWE 24/7 Championship. I believe that was going to be something, and didn't. But you got to be thinking. You bring in a guy like Rob Gronkowski, this guy that just retired from the NFL, was heavily rumored even after he retired that he was going to be coming back and helping the Patriots win another Super Bowl. The fact that he signed with Fox, people thought that was even more a conspiracy that he was coming back than people think that this guy can actually play. You put this guy on TV, you put this guy in a ring, you put you put a camera on him. I think almost anything he does for WWE is going to be Sports Center highlight, crazy. And no matter what he does, that's going to put you on the cover of the USA Today, and that would make Vince Russo proud. So I'm really looking forward to it. WWE is always kind of a huge clusterfuck, with huge 3-hour pre-show, and it seems like a 6-hour regular show, and you got to take a nap in the middle of it, and you got to make sure you clock out for your lunch to make it through the end of the show. Last year I fell asleep during the main event, and there was nothing against the girls. It wasn't their fault. Just kind of was that long intro of all three girls, them coming into the ring. Charlotte came in on a helicopter. I think that's what kind of wound me down enough that once the match actually started that I fell asleep and woke up and didn't know what happened. But, I think the Gronk coming to WWE, if it actually is a long-term, I don't see him being on each and every Raw. I don't see him being on each and every SmackDown. I don't see him just walking down to the ring with Mojo Rawley on episodes of Main Event. What they're going to do is they're going to bring him in and they're going to capitalize on, who he is, and they're probably going to use it fast. I'm hoping that it's not just going to be where they just sign a guy to, you're going to make this many appearances, and they kind of have like a holding thing on him, to make sure he doesn't go anywhere else. They just hold those appearances over his head, kind of like a Tyson Fury thing, or Cain Velasquez, which really doesn't make any sense. Think about Cain Velasquez. That guy came in, wrestled the match at Saudi Arabia, lost that match, wrestled a house show in Mexico, and people thought he was going to win the Royal Rumble to go to WrestleMania because of who he is and what that name means. And I don't know. I mean, It's like WWE just signed him just to sell merch for him. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. So I'm hoping that's not what they're doing with Gronkowski. If they're going to use him, I hope they use him. Doesn't really make a lot of sense for that guy to be like a champion. But then again, it sort of fits with what WWE's doing. You know, you got to think about this year's WrestleMania alone. You've got Goldberg, part-timer. You've got Undertaker, part-timer, wrestling a big match. Shit. Why can't they bring The Rock back? There's another part-timer in the company right now. Goldberg came back, and who's the other champion? Shit. Well, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, I hope this is a big deal. But, who knows at this point? WWE signs so many people. The NXT roster is well over 100 people training at the Performance Center right now. They just kind of just sign names so AEW can have them and things like that. So hopefully they got a plan for Gronk. But at the end of the day, who knows? Maybe they just wanted to manage Mojo Rawley and get him over for once.